ثناء Yusuf, a famous TikToker in Pakistan, has been shot dead by a person who came to her home as a guest. Pakistan is a country where anybody can go and kill anybody else. Guns are easily available, egos are easily hurt, and people are easily killed. Not that it does not happen in any other part of the world. It does. But that does not mean that we accept what is happening in our own country. If somebody had a disagreement with her, they could have gone to a court of law. Where did somebody gather the courage to pull up a gun and kill her in cold blood in her own home? And it is not just a matter of a man killing a TikToker. It is about our collective beliefs. It is about our collective behaviors. It is about our collective way of thinking. Those who are in power do not want a fair application of law. Law works at the behest of the powerful. It works on the will of the powerful. It does not work to establish a prosperous society. It works to protect the interests of those who are in power. You cannot challenge them. You cannot question them. They'll give you legal arguments. They'll give you religious arguments. They'll give you ideological arguments just to support their own hegemony over law. If law were equitably applied across the country, nobody would have the courage to pull up a gun and kill somebody in cold blood. But it happens in our country all the time. Why? Because the law enforcement agencies, the police and the courts, they are not fair. They have never been fair in our country. And any man or a woman who arrives at a position of power does not try to reform the system. Rather, they become the system. They become part of the system. And they further entrench the past inefficiencies of the system. And this is the reason that we see a recurrence of these events. Anybody who gets to a position of power becomes a sacred cow. You cannot question them. You cannot argue with them. And you cannot tell them that they are wrong. If you try to do so, you'll be labeled as a heretic. You'll be labeled as a non-conformist. No matter how rational your argument is, you cannot argue with them. And the question is, where are all these religious people who never raise their voice about these cold-blooded murders of innocent people? One might disagree with her and all the other TikTokers, but that is not the way to deal with it. It is yet to be established why she was killed. Maybe it was honor killing, maybe it was some other feud. But the fact of the matter is that killing somebody so easily speaks volumes about the state of law in Pakistan, about the state of society in Pakistan. And let me tell you that we are in a very bad state.